Unrivaled Pre-Playoffs. 7 weeks of back-breaking, perm-sweating, balling has ended. Unrivaled's inaugural regular season. And now, Unrivaled Playoffs is about to begin. Nobody wanted the season to end, but couldn't wait to get to the playoffs. 4 of the league's 6 teams will be competing for the very first championship. The Lunar Owls clinched the first spot and will take on the Vinyl, who clinched the 4th spot. Rose has the number 2 spot, being the only team to have beaten the Owls. Rose will face the Laces, the number 3 spot holders, in a single elimination tournament that will determine a champion. Stakes are high as each member of the championship team will take home an additional $50,000. The Roses face off with the Laces Sunday, March 16th at 6:30 Central Standard Time on TNT. And up next is Vinyl and the Lunar Owls. The finals will be played Monday, March 17th at 6:30. Now, the Laces have had a lot of injuries this season, but Jackie Young is back from the injured list, and it was largely due to her 27-point game that kept the Mist out of the playoffs. The Rose are not worried with the point guard having 33-point nights. Jackie and Chelsea are usually teammates, and Gray had this to say about playing against Young.
Chelsea, I just want to know, how does it feel to be going up against Jackie, your teammate, in the W, in the semis?
One, we're both healthy, so that's a blessing. Us both being able to compete is weird. Going up against her, she knows me super well. I know her super well, but we're gonna go in between those lines. Like, we got different jerseys on at that moment. When we're not playing each other, we're encouraging each other. So it'll be fun. We compete in practice all the time. So a game is nothing different. So I'm excited for it. It's playoff basketball. We both understand that.
Fans are still very concerned with whether or not Angel Reese has re-injured her wrist and will be playing in the playoffs. Please let her be okay. I'm so over them always giving her fouls back to back in the third quarter and never calling anything on anyone else. Ryan was damn near on her back and no foul. She's hurt now because she didn't get a foul under the basket. Coach Nola had this to say when asked.
Do you have any update on Angel and her hand? Thank you.
Yeah, no update on Angel. Hopefully that wants to send her best wishes.
Everyone's sending Angel well wishes and hopes for a speedy return. I'm rooting for the Rose. And Tyron Tay had this to say. I'm so effing happy for the Rose because people counted them out in the beginning, but now look at them. Number 2 and in the playoffs. After Rose beat Phantom, Angel expressed the same sentiment.
They ranked us at the bottom. We was the last team. Nobody believed in us, and we believed in each other in the locker room. So we just keep proving each other right. Come in every day and work. The work shows.
The work totally shows. Your development is so clear. Like I said, another dominating game. Who have you become throughout this Unrivaled?
I'm just trying to get better every single day.
Day one's been yelling it. Swish Appeal feels like the Unrivaled regular season ended in the appropriate fashion, with league leaders Lunar Owls and Rose earning dominant wins. Then I have to agree with this one. All these women worked their asses off. They ate these games. Love Unrivaled. Rooting at the end here for the Rose. That team's got something magical and beautiful. And then Josie hit it on the head with no disrespect to the other teams, but we want to see Rose Owls in the finals. And the Gemini. I just want to give a huge shout out to the Laces and the Roses. Both teams struggled due to player injuries, yet they pushed through and clinched a spot in the playoffs. No matter who you're rooting for, it's going to be Rose Owls, hopefully. And the Rose looking like they going to beat the Owls in the playoffs. We don't watch sports. We watch Angel. Tia Monet Multimedia.